Hi everyone, and welcome to the July edition of Price Know-How Snippets. I'm Katherine White, Commercial Director for our Thermoplastics business here at Plastibution, and with me is Mike Boswell, our Managing Director, and Ian Chisnell, the Product Manager for our Polyolefins business. The format will be the same as always. Mike's going to start us off by talking about some of the fundamentals that affect the market, and then Ian will talk about what impact that will have in terms of polymer pricing. So over to you, Mike.
Thanks, Katherine. I'll start with exchange rates. And generally, the market's been pretty quiet. So in May, it was 115 euros against the pound. In June, it was 116. And against the dollar, in May, it was 125. In June, 126. There was the sharp increase on UK base rates of 0.5%. And I think that was actually a bit of a shock to the market. In theory, it should have actually strengthened sterling probably beyond the 1 cent gains that it got. But actually, I think it spooked the markets because they saw that the increase was reflective of the rate of inflation in the UK, and in particularly the stickiness of UK inflation. So I think we've kind of moderated the impact of that. Moving over to oil price, again, it's been a pretty quiet period. We saw average price in May of 75.61, average price in June of 74.99, so a very small reduction. And the ranges were pretty similar as well. So in June, the range was from 71.84 to 77.12. Putting that in pounds per tonne numbers, in May it was £456.28 per tonne. In June, £447 and 7 pence. That was a reduction of roughly £9.21. So again, not much movement. But as I pass over to Ian, I think he's going to talk about much more dramatic movements in terms of feedstock and polymer costs. So Ian, over to you.
Thanks very much, Mike. Yes, in simple terms, so the monomers have dropped. So ethylene C2 dropped by €40 to 1,120 euros per tonne. And propylene C3 dropped by €50 to the nice round sum of 1,000 euros per tonne. Doesn't really tell the full story because those are contract prices. And what we're seeing at the moment are some very, very significant differences to spot prices. So spot ethylene, spot propylene in the market currently selling for significant discounts from those prices. And I think this is probably what's driving polymer prices at the moment because we've seen reductions beyond monomer. We continue to see a lot of availability. There's a lot of polymer in the market, a lot of imports, and even with European production on both polypropylene and polyethylene severely restricted with low run rates and idling plants, we still seem to be in an oversupply situation. So prices are being sort of driven down by that dynamic. The big question is this the bottom? Are we going to see the bottom of the pricing cycle in July? A lot of industry commentators are suggesting that we will. As people start to take these spot offers up, the supply-demand balance will hopefully become a little bit more imbalanced, and we will hopefully start to see maybe a little bit of a plateau reached. But it is a very, very dynamic situation. This is only the third working day of the month, and we've already seen some significant sort of changes in prices as the month has started. So as ever, please keep talking to us, talk to your account manager, talk to the three of us, and we will try and provide you with the best information that we can on how the future looks. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much for your attention, everyone. And more detail about specific polymers will be available in our full Price Know-How edition around the middle of the month. But as Ian said, in the meantime, if you do want any further information, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.